Right, so we've already covered quite a lot in the previous tutorials, just how to make a simple HTML web page like this. So what we're going to go on to is how to actually format it, and by that I mean adding bold, italic, strong, big, and changing the font size and font face as well. So we'll just go into your HTML file again, and first of all we're going to just write down all the codes that we'll be using right here. So this one actually allows your text to become bold. This one is another kind of form of bold, but it's known as strong. So we're just going to put strong, and then always have your end tag as well. We've got the italic, so that's just your I for italic, and then your end tag for italic. You have your big. Your big tag actually just makes your writing big. It's quite self-explanatory. So those are your four main formatting tags that you'll use within HTML. So just like any other thing, you can add into your element content. So just here, try not to fiddle around with the headings too much, because it'll just, your headings have already got preset settings, so you don't really need to change them. But let's just say you'd like to make VT for case 3 bold, so you can have B and then close the tag B, and then file, save, and we'll just cut these out just so that we can see if it actually worked. And you can see it's changed to bold. Your VT for case 3 has changed to bold now. So you can add these anywhere between, as long as your paragraphs are there, you can add them between your paragraphs and your writing. So moving on, we also had the strong tag. Now we'll just change this to strong, and this to strong as well, just for example's sake, and we'll save it and refresh. Like I said, strong and bold, they're both two kind of similar forms of changing the font so it stands out a bit more. There's not that much of a difference, to be honest. And now if we add, you can actually play around and add I as well. So you'd add I here and save it, and that actually becomes italic as well. So you can make it bold, italic, or you could just make it italic, take out your strong tags and save. There you go, it's italic. So you can play around with a few of your tags like that, and you have your big tag as well. Big, and like I'm doing here with VT for K3, you can do with as much writing as you'd like. So you can make as much writing as you like big, like I've done here. It's made it a bit bigger than the other text. So we'll just keep that to bold for now, and we'll see. Right, another thing you can format is your font, your actual font. So we'll have open arrow, font. Then within that you actually have your size, equals. So any attributes like size and equal, always put in your speech marks. So we'll have size 3, speech marks, and then you can change your face, which is going to be the actual font type itself. So you'll be familiar with a few, such as Arial. Then you can change the colour as well. and your speech marks and put in red or blue or anything like that, and then you'll close that, but you won't close the font, you'll just close the bracket and you'll have your text. So for this instance we're just going to have the exact same text we had here but without the break. So we're going to have welcome to VT for case 3, and then we're going to close the font. Once you've done that, we can actually just edit this and make it into a paragraph as well. So it'll go in at the top, and once you've finished that, you can cut it and you can paste it right here. So you've got your paragraph, you've got your font, your size, the type, the colour, your writing, and then the close tags as well. So if we go to File, Save, and this should work. There you go. So you've got all your text has changed into red. It's changed font because it's not the same here, and also your VT for case 3 has turned bold as well because we kept that tag in. So like I said, within your body you can have multiple markup tags, and that's about it for our formatting. Any other formatting, there's hundreds, there's loads of formatting tags within HTML, and I'll add them onto the system a bit later for you to download. So thanks for listening, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.